Gaurattise Namah. Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Sri Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Ethai Gusai Kari Charnabandan Javete Vignanas Abhishta Puran Maha Bhagavata Krishna Priya Variyasi Brahma Bhakti Devi Radhiketam Namamyam Radhe Vrindavanadhisi Karunamritavahini Kripaya Nijapadabhya Dasyam Mayam Pradiyatam Vande Nanda Brajistrinam Padaranu Abhiksnasa Jasang Hari Katodgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dayal Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Sri Guruji Maharaj ki jai Guru Parampara ki jai Ananta Guru Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai Sabasad Gaurari ki jai Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki jai Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sanjeev ki jai Bhakta Vinash Nrsimhadev ki jai Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki jai Sarva Vishwada Giriraj Govardhan Jiv ki jai Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Jiv ki jai Jai Brajmandal Dham ki jai Brajavasi Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Brajeshwari Madheshwari Praneshwari Srimati Radharani ki jai Brajdevigan ki jai Swami Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Go.
So now until now, by the causeless mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas, we are in Vrindavan Dham, and we've been listening to the glories of Bhagavat Parikar, Bhagavat Parshads, and Sevak. We've been listening to their Gun Mahima. And this way, by listening to their qualities, not only are we cleansed of all sins and offenses, but we also have this sambandha with the bhaktas. And then we eternally have this sambandha. This sambandha becomes very strong. Or else, if you don't have this sambandha with the devotees, then very difficult to cross Maya. This Maya which is very difficult. See, in this Kali Yuga, and also intelligence is not very strong. If someone says something, then we become his or hers. We've lost our sense of discretion. This is step after step, we're losing ourselves cannot remain equipoised. Therefore, it is said. See Mukti herself, standing with folded hands, desiring to serve Bhakti Devi. So Sambandha is had with the Bhagavad Bhaktas. And if we enter this realm of Bhakti, if we desire to practice Bhakti, then when we become fixed in Bhakti, then Bhagavan, he gives his mercy, he gives darshan. Say, at the time he will not see any other forms. He will see the form of Bhagavan himself, this Divya Kishore Murti. You will see him in his beautiful form. Then you will realize that now Bhagavan's mercy is upon me, Bhakta's mercy is upon me, or just showing will not do. If Bhakti is not fixed, if we are not fixed up in Bhakti, then Bhagavan will not give darshan. You will not be able to see Divya Kishore Murti. Like Maha Bhagavata, he doesn't see anyone's physical body. He only sees his Ishtadev everywhere. Like Tulsidas has sung. I'm seeing Sitaram everywhere. Not that everything becomes Sitaram. Rather you see Sitaram everywhere. So one sees Krishna or Paramatma within the heart of every living entity. Will not see this Jada Swarup, material form. Because whatever we see by our eyes, we accept. Then there is no way for that vision to escape from our eyes. That becomes aparadha. Cannot make this vision leave our sight. These two eyes are lenses, and whatever they see, they accept. So if they see something, so if you see something with attention, then that vision that you've seen, that sight, it has a lasting impression in your heart. When you see a snake, when it swallows a rat, you see the rat gets stuck in the snake's mouth, and the snake cannot even throw the rat out of its mouth. And the rat is also stuck in the snake's mouth. And then they say, the snake also, its stomach gets swollen, and the snake also dies, and the rat also dies. So they say, we accept many pictures of this world, and then we become entangled. And they say, we die a spiritual death. So therefore, when Bhakti becomes fixed, then what will happen? That time, this aparadha Guru Shakti will appear in our hearts. And this Divya Kishore Murti will appear in our hearts. We'll have darshan of Sri Krishna. At the time Mukti herself, she stands there with folded hands. Dharmartha Kammoksha themselves stand there folded hands. May you accept us. But still the Bhakta, he'll say, I don't wish to accept you. Therefore it is said, so in this way, when Gurudev came to the ashram, he would respect all the devotees. It's in the Bhagavatam it is said that you should consider every jiva to be part and parcel of Krishna. So you should respect every jiva. Because Bhagavan is present in everyone's heart as Paramatma. He's seeing everything, whatever we are doing. So someone would say that no, don't show anything. If you respect anyone now, offer pranams, and if you don't offer any pranams tomorrow, then that curse will be upon you. Therefore, whatever you do with attention. so that you don't commit avagya or aparadha towards anyone. So Gurudev would say, when the mercy of the bhaktas is upon someone, then he'll advance. Because if one has doubt, fear in this path of bhakti, then is there any other path for him? Having come to the bhaktas, why should one fear? You should be fearless. This in Srimad Bhagavatam it has been described. Shiv Thakur, he instructed the Prachetas in the 4th chapter. In this fourth canto, 24th chapter, there it has been said that Shivji, he told the Prachetas to engage in Bhagavad Upasana. He instructed them. He told them, all of you go, I'll give you a mantra, and this way, you should do dhyana and upasana with this mantra, and you'll realize Bhagavan in your heart. So then the Prachetas, all these Prachetas, whatever mantras they learned from Shivji, they did tapasya. And then it said the water. And this way they realized Bhagavan in their hearts. Bhagavan gave them darshan, gave them his mercy. So Shivji is very merciful. And he always does Bhagavad Katha Kirtan. He's always absorbed, thinking about Shiv Bhagavan and his good qualities. And he gives everyone instructions about Bhagavad Bhakti. In this way, he instructs everyone on Bhakti, and he himself practices, follows. So then what happened? When Shivratri came, so from before, Gurudev would follow the Shivratri Vrat. And now, the Gaudiya Math they started saying, because they don't follow Shivratri. Either in ISKCON or in Gaudiya Math. They say, why should we follow Shivratri? How was he born on this day? He doesn't have any father, mother. Where is his house? So they say, he said, he is Vaishnava, he is not Bhagavan. Why should we follow his vrata? This way many points of discussion came, and then they complained to Param Gurudev, saying this new vrata is being followed in the Gaudiya Math, Shivji's vrata. So they're saying many things. So then Param Gurudev, he called Gurudev, who told you to follow the Shiv vrata? Who taught you? So Gurudev said, I saw in the Panchika. You've compiled this Panchika, that this is Shivratri, Shivrata. Even the time of Paran is written there. Everything is written there. So what can I do? In fact, if anyone doesn't follow, then it's his fault. I'm only following the calendar, the Shastras. And then this Upasana of Vishaya Vigraha means when Vishaya Vigraha is worshipped, then fasting is followed. But not for Asha Vigraha. Like you don't fast on Radharani's appearance day or Gurudev's appearance day. No. Because there's Shakti Tattva. And this Upasana is followed for Shaktiman Tattva. So then Gurudev, he asked very humbly, Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu, is Sadashiv. Then why is there his vrata followed, Sadashiv vrata? This is when Shivji's vrata is followed, Shivratri. And why should this vrata be followed? And this slowly in Srimad Bhagavatam, the Shiv Tattva has been described. There they've seen that Bhagavan Vishnu he accepts this tamogun and accepts this position of Shiv Thakur to destroy the world. And Vishnu himself, he accepts this form of Brahma to create this world. So Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they are not different from each other. They are the same in tattva. This way, so then Gurudev, he quoted from the Bhagavatam and he explained everything from there. So Sanatana Goswami, he has described in Hari Bhakti Vilas about Shivratri. And especially Sanatana Goswami every day, when he would be in Vrindavan, he'd go for darshan of Gopishwar Mahadev, he'd do parikrama. When he'd be in Govardhan, he'd go to Chakleshwar Mahadev. In Kamyavan, he'd go to Kameshwar Mahadev. Mahaprabhu, he also sent Tapan Mishra to Kashi. Go there and you worship Shivji. Because he said, where can I find sadhus in Kali Yuga? Who should I stay with? Who will protect me? Who will instruct me on Bhakti, protect me? So Mahaprabhu said, go to Varanasi. I am also coming there. And when Tapan Mishra came, Chandrasekhar Acharya, this Maharishtriya Brahmin, many came. At that time, Mahaprabhu himself, when he'd come to Vrindavan, when he'd go from Vrindavan for 2 months, he would stay there in Varanasi. So there, if you follow the limbs of Bhakti anywhere else, then who will help us? But here is Shiv Thakur himself, he is sitting there. And then this way, then he'll help one follow the limbs of Bhakti in all ways. Therefore, Varanasi is not Karma Kshetra or Jnana Kshetra. It's Divya Dham. So there also Mahaprabhu, he told Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, he is son of Tapan Mishra, that you practice speaking the Bhagavatam here in Kashi. Then Raghunath Bhatta Goswami stayed there for some time. So he also studied the essence of all the Vedas. He learned from Sarvabhauma Pandit's disciple Madhusudan Vajaspati. So Shiv Thakur, if anyone goes to him, not only will he remove one's anarthas, not only will he destroy his pap, tap, malinta, no, he also helps one enter this Bhakti Rajya. Because without Hari Kirtan, Hari Katha, he has nothing else to offer. So in this way, Maharaj said, alright. So in Gurudev, Param Gurudev, he told Maharaj, alright, no one should disturb him. He can do what he wants. He is bona fide. This is bona fide to follow Shivratri. But you see, in Gaudiya Math, there's a rule. You see, in Gaudiya Math, unless one is taunted and unless one taunts another person, he'll never be peaceful. At heart, he was always trying to taunt, bully, and do all these things. So they said they also did the same thing to Gurudev also. And when I came to Mathura, we saw how so many quarrels take place. And then Gurudev would speak such beautiful tattvas. And we see even Gurudev has published this book, Shiva Tattva. We see in Hindi, English, in all many languages. This book has been translated and published. You see, Gurudev, he followed, he was strong. He never gave in to anyone's demands. You see the calendars in the Gaudiya Maths, everywhere they mention the Shivratri. See, in Vrindavan, you can have darshan of Gopishwar. In Bhuvaneshwar, you can have darshan of Lingarishwar. And in Lokanath Mahadev in Jagannath Puri. You see, all the Vaishnavas, they go and they have darshan of all these places. But still they say you should not follow Shivratri. And if anyone tries following, they'll discourage that person. It creates so many problems. So if you think about all these things and think, how can you advance? Because the one who lacks discrimination, who is aviveki, means who doesn't have this sense of discretion, his love automatically flows towards material objects. But the love of the bhaktas is solely upon Shri Vishnu, one-pointed. Ananya Mamata Vishnu. And say, wherever one follows this prema bhakti, he'll have faith towards that person. It will be natural. Therefore, just as the materialistic people, their love goes towards the objects of gratification. Similarly, the devotees, their love always flows towards the sadhus, the bhaktas. So Shiv Thakur, he's the greatest of Vaishnavas. Therefore, the bhaktas have so much love for him. This has been told in the Bhagavad and various shastras. So the others who were saying things about Gurudev, they became silent. And you see how Shivji, how he is. He's always assisting all the avatars of Bhagavan. During Ram Leela, he is Hanuman. In Krishna Leela, he is Bhimsen. And he came as Madhva, and you see, he also appeared as Madhvacharya. Because who is Madhvacharya? He is a combined form of Hanuman, Bhim, Pavan Devata. So Sri Gurudev spoke of many examples. And slowly they became pacified. But still they were not agreeing. So even if they don't eat rice on other days, on that day of Shivratri, purposely, intentionally, just to taunt Gurudev, that from morning they would cook 10 times that day. They make puri, sabji, 56 items. So Shivji eats 56 items, so we'll also follow, so we'll also eat 56 days of Mahaprasad. And so many things happened during that time. So then preaching increased. Gurudev, he saw that many young people start coming to the temple. Many people start joining. So Param Gurudev would say that all these people, they would never come. What do they do when I'm sitting here? They're always hiding from me. They're climbing the wall. They don't come in front of me. So then Gurudev said, why? Because they've done something and they're guilty of doing something. Therefore they're fearful coming in front of me. So you see what they're doing. Because if one is overly clever, it means something's wrong. What do? They see any Vaishnava, immediately they'll offer Dandot Pranam, Shashtanga Dandot Pranam, they'll roll on the ground, and then they will take the remnants of his plate. They will offer Dandots to his shoes, and as soon as he goes away, they'll take the dust from that place, put on their heads. They'll take some water, and they'll keep the water underneath his feet, and they'll drink the Chanamrit. They'll do many things. The bhakti is very excessive. So then Param Gurudev would say they've done something. They're hiding it. Because excessive bhakti in excess is a sign of a thief. They'll do so much seva, they'll do everything. So then Param Gurudev, he saw that there was one such person. And then he would do a lot of seva. In the night when the brahmacharis and sannyasis would sleep, in the morning when they would wake up and see all their items are missing, all their things, like chanting bag, achaman cup, clothes, everything. Then Param Gurudev was thinking, who is doing this? Even the sannyasis became upset. Who is this person? This naughty person. Then they saw the big walls all around Devananda Vadiyama. The gate is locked. Who's entering inside? So Gurudev, he was a police officer. So Param Gurudev said, this is your responsibility, you should catch this person. Anyhow, by tomorrow I should know who this person is. So Gurudev didn't sleep the whole night. He went on the roof. And there he was seeing from all four sides. There he saw there was a new person. What was he doing? He would go from one room, he would take the items from that one room, he would go and keep it in another room, and he'd be laughing the whole time. And then he'd take the clothes of someone else and put in the kitchen. Then he'd take the belongings of someone else, put in the garden. He'd take someone else's belongings, put in front of the gate. Then he'd be laughing the whole time. And he would be chanting also. So then Gurudev would be seeing this person. At that time there was no CCTV. There was no mobile phones also. So the next day, Param Gurudev, after Mangalarti, he said, "Oh God Narayan, have you caught that person?" And he said, "Yes, by your mercy I have caught." Oh, I said, "All right. What should we do with him? Bring him here." He came, he offered Shashtanga Dandat Pranam. He was rolling on the ground. And he said, "Oh." He said, "Why don't you sleep the whole night?" Because sadhus don't perform direct operation. So Paramatma asked him, "Why don't you sleep the whole night? How much bhajan do you do? How many rounds do you chant in the whole night?" He said, "Oh Gurudev, I cannot sleep the whole night." Why? Because before coming to the temple, I was a thief my whole life. Therefore, the whole night I'm awake. And as long as I don't steal, I cannot sleep. So then where can I steal from? So since I cannot steal from anyone, I take his things, I keep it somewhere else. And this way when they're all shouting at each other, I become very happy. And all of them are shouting at each other. Therefore, what do? You bestow mercy. So he was truthful at least. He admitted his fault. You should not hide your faults. So then Paramatma blessed him, "All right, now you'll be free from this tendency to steal. Now the mercy of Bhagavan, the devotees, everyone's upon you. Because you admitted your fault. Now you do Harinam during the night, but don't trouble anyone." Come for Mangalarti in the morning. He wouldn't sleep the whole night. And just when Mangalarti would begin, he'd sleep. And then he would wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning. If anyone tried waking him up, he wouldn't wake up. He wouldn't listen to anyone. And when he would eat, even Bhimsen would become shy, saying, "When I cannot eat as much as he eats." So at the time, rice would be mixed with water in the night. 2-3 pots would be left. He would eat everything. Just add some chili, some salt, eat the rice and water. And if he gets some mustard oil, add the mustard oil there, mix everything. And he would eat the whole night. And then he'd sleep after Mangalarti. When everyone would give Mangalarti, he'd be sleeping that time. There he'd go to the kitchen. There'd be big woks. They'd use these big woks to cook. And what do? They turn these woks upside down so that water doesn't enter inside. So he would enter inside there and he'd put some nice papers there, put some leaves, and he'd nicely sleep there. No one could find him. So then when Paramatma spoke this, and he told Paramatma I was a thief, I would do all bad things in my life. So when he said everything in front of Guru, and Guru Maharaj, he said, "No, don't worry. Because you've admitted your faults, you've spoken of them. So there's no need to hide anything in front of Guru. Whatever you have anarthas, you should say, I have this anartha. Then the anarthas will leave you forever. And even the mercy of Bhagavan will be upon you." Therefore, Vaishnava means simplicity. One who is simple, who is not a hypocrite. You see, one he's saying something, but in his heart he has something else. You see, he has poison in his hands. But his words are very sweet, and some their words are very poisonous, but actually their intentions are very sweet. See, one person is sweet, talking very nicely, is sweet, very sweetly, but inside so much poison he has. But others, they speak very hard words, but inside they have so much sweetness. So Param Gurudev, during Katha in the evening, he said, all of you should give your mercy upon this person. Why? Because this person, he has come to the temple, and they say, make sure he doesn't enter into Maya and do bad things. Not 1 or 2 days, he had troubled many for so many days. And Param Gurudev said, no, you go weep in front of everyone. And they say, and then what happened? And as soon as Param Gurudev told him, spoke to him, blessed him, and everyone thought he's a very simple person, very strong person. He also said that I have killed many people, I've done many things. He said, now I've come because now I want to change myself. So this way he went to the Sabha, he folded his hands and he prayed to everyone. Because in this life I've done so many bad things. Therefore, even I've gone to prison for many days, still I haven't changed. But still I don't know how, by the mercy of the sadhus, I came here to the temple. Even now I'm very strong, but still now I won't do anything wrong. So all of you forgive me. He started praying. Son Param Gurudev said, by sadhusang, anyone can change. Even the most stubborn people can change. You see, if you give milk to a snake, only its poison will increase. But if a wicked person comes to a sadhu, then the sadhu will change that person. He will correct him. Because sadhu's heart is very soft, softer than even butter. It doesn't hate anyone. So you say, but for those who are hypocrites, they cannot go near sadhus. So then Param Gurudev, he said, from today, you go to the Goshala and serve the cows. You lift the cow dung, make cow dung patties, serve the cows, wash the pots. And this way, and all the clothes of the sadhus, you wash their clothes, the sadhus, old people. And this way, so he said, oh Guru Maharaj, you bless me, so that I will not become a cause of distress for the sadhus. May I always serve them with firm faith. So Param Gurudev even gave him sannyas. And when he became a sannyasi, he became a very, very bona fide sannyasi, very strong sannyasi became. When he would do kirtan, when he would sing Sri Guru Charana Padma, then just see, when he would remember Sri Guru Charana Padma, when he would remember Param Gurudev's mercy, he would weep so much. It would make all others also weep. He'd say, just say, oh merciful Guru, how he changed me. He'd do kirtan and he'd explain them. And when at last, during Gaur Purnima, when this vrat was going on, when Kirtan Abhishek was going on in the evening, then while doing Kirtan, and Guru Maharaj was present, everyone was present. He offered Sashtanga Dandavat Pranam, and there he left his body then, in Gaur Purnima itself. And here Gaur Purnima had finished. Abhishek had just finished. Bhoga was offered. Then everyone took him on their shoulders and they went to the Ganga. And there his Samadhi is also present there. There you see Param Gurudev's disciples, many of them had given Samadhi there. He had arranged for this place so that all his disciples would be given Samadhi, and he was given Samadhi there. They say, you never know how the mercy of a sadhu can change a person. So they say, when Param Gurudev and the others went preaching, they came to Howrah station. They wanted to go anywhere else. Then some welfare workers, they came. And they said, oh, you only have young people with you. You've given them saffron cloth. You made them sadhus. See, they could have worked for the country, but instead of working for the country, you don't take anyone who's handicapped, you don't take beggars, blind people. You don't help the society at large. You only take the cream of society. All these people are so qualified and you make them sadhus, babajis. And so they complain to Param Gurudev. So then Param Gurudev said, alright, there are many handicapped people here in this Howrah station, blind people. You round them all up and bring them here. We'll take all of them to the ashram. We'll feed them, we'll give them cloth, we'll give them anything they want. So then Gurudev, Vaman Goswami Maharaj, everyone went. They were very young. So then anyhow, these welfare workers, they got 10-20 beggars. They said, Param Gurudev told them, you just stay in the mud, eat, sleep, and we'll do everything for you. Then they all start crying. They all start crying and saying. Then Param Gurudev said, why are you crying? If you have something short, we'll give you. And they said, no, I cannot go. One blind person said, I cannot go. I said, why? Because here there's an old lady, she looks after me. So whatever I get in Bhiksha, I have to give to her. I have to look after her also. And if I leave, then who will look after this old lady? And they asked one handicapped person, you at least come to the temple. He said, I have so many members in my house. Whatever Bhiksha do, I have to look after my family. So even one person would not come to the temple. So morning to evening, so many thousands were collected. Still Param Gurudev. So then, you see a coward can never become a sadhu. A bogi can never be a yogi. Only he wants to enjoy this tendency for bhoga. How can he leave this moha, this bhoga, and come to the ashram and become a sadhu? So then Maharaj, there was a big meeting in the Howrah station. And they said, there were all the travelers in the railway station, all of them came and they started listening to Param Gurudev's Harikatha. So that time, after some time, what happened? In front of Devananda Gaudiya, there was one blind boy, very thin. So someone took him and threw him in front of the gate of Devananda Gaudiya and they left. So because they knew that this whole thing happened in the Howrah station. So then after Mangalarti, Param Gurudev, we saw this handicapped boy. He wore torn cloth. Someone had just thrown him outside there. So it seemed like a dead body. Param Gurudev said he was actually moving. But he was blind, could not move properly, could not even speak properly. So then you see in Bengal, they especially like taunting the sadhus. Then they start saying, Mukam Karajiva Chalam, Pangam Langete Girimir Privatam Mande Sri Gurtaranam. Then the Bengalis said, now let us see now. If the Sri Guru can change this handicapped boy, let's see if he can make him cross mountains. Let's see if he can make him see again. Let's see if he can make him speak eloquently. Then he is really a sadhu, they said. Or else he is not sadhu. They said they start taunting the Matvasis there, Devananda Gaudiya. So Gurudev would always stay there, Param Gurudev. Param said, Gaur Narayan, from today, you give him Janamrit every day, give him Prasad. And not in the gate, but bring him to the Natya Mandir and keep him there. He'll stay there. So then they said, how can he go to the toilet on his own? Who will look after him? Who will take him to the toilet every day, clean him, give him food? This is your responsibility. The Maharaj said, alright, you give me the order. Guru's Agya should not be deliberated upon. Then Param Gurudev said, keep me here in Natya Mandir. Then even thieves will not come, monkeys will not come because he's there. Because who will stay in Natya Mandir? You see, even in our temple, if you come, no one is here in Natya Mandir. Even a sparrow will not go. See, sometimes after Arati I come, I sit, then they sit. And after some time I see no one stays here. So then Paramatma said, all of you are just locking yourself in rooms. So this handicapped boy, at least let him stay here. Then no thief will come here, no monkey will come and disturb anyone here. At least they know there's one person sitting here. And this person, every day they'd give him prasad, Janamrit. And then every day Maharaj would give him Param Gurudev's remnants. He would give the remnants of other Vaishnavas. And this person, slowly, he started moving his body. Before he could not even walk properly. Now he could stand on his two legs. Then he took a broom. Then started cleaning the Natya Mandir. Slowly. And this way, gradually he started crawling on his knees. And he went to the bathroom. He even washed his hands. He even started throwing the plates away. Now he no longer staying. Now he stopped staying in the Natya Mandir. Then he went to the garden. He would pick flowers. And so this way, he'd go everywhere. And during the rainy season, everywhere, he would never complain. He'd never give anyone any difficulty. Then by Guru Kripa, people would taunt him. So Maharaj, he would tell Param Gurudev, oh Guru Maharaj. Prahlad, he had said, even if I take the sins of the entire world, you give it to me. I will enjoy and you liberate everyone. Even Vasudev Datta, he told Mahaprabhu the same thing. That may all the sins of the people come to me. I will suffer for the sins and you give bhakti to everyone. So this way, Maharaj, he told everyone, all of you bless this boy. And anyhow, he's come to the dham. He's come to the shelter of the sadhus. Shelter of the sadhu. So anyhow, Maharaj would secretly give him this Chanamrit of the sadhus, their remnants. And you give him, you feed him. Then slowly, you see, if you plant a seed, then grows into a sapling, then grows into a very huge tree. Gives shade to someone. Flowers are blooming, then the fruits, and everyone is so happy. So similarly now, what happened? After some time, he started speaking also. And then he started saying, oh Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. And before he would speak in broken language, and Param every day he would come to see him. He would come from anywhere and see, oh, is he here or not? Is he still alive? Because you never know how many years one may live in this world. And this way, after some years, he would go to the Goshala, he would sweep the floor, he would collect the cow dung. And then slowly he'd go to the place where the pots would be washed. And after some time, Bhagavan, by Bhagavan's mercy, Guru Kripa, he started walking on his two legs. Before he was blind. Now he could see everything now. Paramatma said, just see. Now I have to give him Harinam Diksha. So then Gaur Purnima, Paramatma gave him Nam Diksha. And they say, and what name did he give him? He asked everyone, what name should I give him? Then they said, someone said keep his name Guru Das. Now I'll keep his name Vaishnav Das. Because by Vaishnava's mercy, he has got new life. So Gurudev would say, until the last day of his life, he used to render so much service. No one could compare to him. Could be compared with him. Because the heart of a sadhu, even if you do a little service, then Bhagavan says, he will still becomes indebted to that person. And sadhu is even more merciful than Bhagavan. One who does a little bhiksha and gives to the sadhu. And Paramatma would say, let's just see, he's going house to house, collecting bhiksha. But still, so many are shouting at him, chastising. But still, he goes. When Paramatma asked him, then someone would ask, why are you coming here? Even when I'm shouting at you so much, then you give me what you have. You only have these insults to offer to me. So since you only have these insults to offer me, then I'll accept those insults. This is my reward. So he says, how do you see? He took their insults away also. See, even if sometimes you see some people insulting sadhus, they're doing so many things. So the sadhu also takes their piety, impiety, everything. Because sadhu will not return empty-handed. He'll take everything that they have. Because he's come to take bhiksha and he'll take something or the other. Then they say, just see, he has come here. Say he's rolling in the dust of the sadhus. Once we were in Govardhan during Rajmandal Parikrama, Sanukud Mahotsav. At that time, in the evening, so much would be cooked. Even 10,000, 20,000 people would have prasad and still there'd be so much left. Thousands of preparations. So I thought I'll go to Dhangati and distribute all this to the poor people there. So then from top I heard some sound. Where are you going? Oh, I have something left. Paneer sabji, so many things. Halwa, kheer, rasgulle, kachori, so many things. Because no one leave this now. So what can I do? Better to give them away. Then this Vaishnava told me, oh, you don't want to give them anything nice. You want to give something which is old. They're actually doing more austerities than you. During the whole day, night, rainy season, they're rolling in the dust of Giriraj. And they say, giving them all these stale food and you're partying with this sin. Why can't you give them nice things to eat? Then I'll give to the cows in the Goshala. Now, if you put this on the ground, then the cows will eat it and the cows may die. This is not the food for the cows. Then what should I do? Therefore, whatever you like, you should make sure others also eat that. Don't give them stale food. Saying, oh, whatever, everything's been left over, I'll just give this food. Then you will attain, you will receive sin because of that. And when you feed the cows very nicely. Put it on a plate and feed the cows. Not that the cows eat the mud off the floor. This way, they would every soul, they would see as a part and parcel of Krishna. Because Krishna himself said, Mayam sa jiva loka jiva bhuta sanatana. They don't see if they're like, oh, langda luda, that they're handicapped with this, that. They see how tolerant the soul is. Even now you see on the banks of the Yamuna, near Giriraj, even now you see so many sadhus are doing tapasya there, rolling on the ground. Nalgur, Manigiri, Naradashi, he made them trees and he left them here in Braj. And just see, Krishna bestowed his mercy on them. But we cannot stay. We like a nice bed, we like a nice pillow, nice food, hot water, nice soap, oil. Let's just see how the others are doing tapasya. So if we don't give nice things to them, we give them spoiled food. And saying, oh, let them eat it, no harm, orders. So we hate them. Then who will receive the fruit for this? And we give so much charity and still we give something nice. So even since then, since I was chastised then, even now I made this rule. They say, always give it, whatever you have, give it away quickly. Don't save anything. Gurudev would say, if something's nice, then you can heat it up and distribute. But don't give anything which is very stale, spoiled. So they say, when the thali would go to Param Gurudev after Bhoga, Param Gurudev would distribute everything from his thali. from his plate. He would not even keep anything for himself. So then Param Gurudev said, make 40 kilos of rice and some sabji. So that time in Mathura Math, there's a main road in front of the temple. So that time, after 1 o'clock, when everyone had taken prasad, then Maharaj would say, I'll sit on the chair and to get all the rice and sabji out. So that time, whoever was there, the poor, rich, everyone would come and sit in line. And then the sevaks, every day they have this rule. Then hot prasad would be given to everyone. And then Param Gurudev would say, and then he come inside. He say, as long as an Atma does not get Bhagavad Prasad, how can that Atma attain auspiciousness? How can he be changed? Because your mind will become according to the food you eat. If you want to change anyone, then you should make sure he gets his purified food. Then his meditation will be fixed. Then there will be a cause of his liberation, Uttamagati. Because the food is pure, then his mind will also be pure. And his remembrance will be very strong. His memory will be strong, he will not forget easily. Because Mahaprasad has so much strength. And what will happen? He will think, why am I bound by these attachments? How can I achieve Bhakti? That time he prays to Sri Bhagavan. So Param Gurudev, he would, every day, he would come and see what was being distributed. Even Gurudev would see, sometimes if sadhus would come, and brahmacharis, when they're just eaten something and when they would be sleeping, then Gurudev would see no one is there, then Gurudev he would go to the storehouse, he would get some atta, some potatoes, some goat, he would tie them in a bag, and he would tell the sadhu to take this money, go to the bank of the Yamuna, buy some cow dung patties, and you can cook for yourself. And if he found even one brahmachari, he would say, oh, these sadhus have come, go make some food for them, some prasad. And if something is there, then Gurudev would give to them. Gurudev would say, giving this Bhagavad Prasad to any soul is such, you're doing such great well-being for them. Great is good for them. And this way you can give them ordinary food, but who will give them this Bhagavad Prasad? Except for this Bhagavad Prasad, there is no other gati for the soul. This is Guru's parichaya. Guru, he gives this Bhagavad Prasad and he makes all the souls happy. And one doesn't have this daya. You see, without this compassion, then how will you be following dharma? If you have three rotis, then you eat only one roti and you give 2 rotis away. You at least give your share away. In the last Maharaj, he gave so many blessings, he said. See, until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you should be always thinking, as everyone eaten, you should eat it last. At least one person. And Gurudev would stand and see if anyone would come, they should not go hungry, return hungry. They should be fed something at least. And they say, see, when you've taken birth in this world, one day you'll also have to die. It is certain. Jatasya dhruva mrityum. But still, before you die, if you cannot engage in the welfare of others, then why have you taken birth? You should always work for the welfare of others. If you only fill your stomach, not helping others, then what is use? Therefore, in the Bhagavatam it is said, if one is only engaged in eating, meeting, sleeping, defending, then he is no better than an animal. He is like an animal itself. Nidra Pai Maitun is common to everyone. All the animals are eating and doing all these things. Sleeping, mating, defending. So what is the difference between a human being and an animal then? He is also a human being without dharma is like an animal. What is this parodharma? Savipamsa parodharma. Sache apahitukya pratiyata yatma samprasiddhati. To please the soul, what will you do? How can you make the soul happy? Okay, can the soul be happy by food, medicine? You do Bhagavad Gita Kirtan.
ले ले तेरा कंटियर माता
See here,
कथा सुनाओ
you speak Harikatha.
शुद्ध गोस्वामी ने कथा सुनाया
Parikshit Maharaj, he heard from Sukadeva Goswami. And Sukadeva Goswami made him drink this rasa.
आहार विद्या
They say he forgot to eat, drink, sleep, anything.
चिंतन करो खाना खा लो बोलो हम दूर स्नान कर रहे हैं
He said, we won't eat or drink anything. He said, no,
वो रस
I'm only drinking this rasa
कौन करेगा
by my ears.
इसे योग्य माना
And so who can get this rasa? One who's lived with the darshana,
जिसे कृष्ण ने
who has nothing,
कोई
who aspires for nothing from samsara. This is a Mukta Purush, he can make one drink this nectar. Or else,
प्रसाद भक्तपद धूली भक्तपद जल भक्त
Bhaktapad Doli, Bhaktapad Jal, Bhaktapura Shesh, 18 sadhana is bal.
शक्ति प्रदान करेगा
See, the lotus feet of the darshan on the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas, there are the Amrit, Darshan Amrit, is everything you need.
हम लोगों ने देखा उस समय इतना सेवक नहीं
At that time, there were not so many sevaks, not so much wealth, property.
इच्छा करके ब्रह्मचर्य
But Gurudev, that time Bhiksha, Brahmacharis do Bhiksha, bring atta. And one day rotis would be made one time.
कोई भी साधु संत है पूजा
And when his husbands would come, but they go return hungry, never.
जो कहूँगा इच्छा करके सब
We give to everyone.
इसका परिणाम क्या हुआ
So then what happened?
महाराज जी हम लोग को बोलते थे देखो
Maharaj, you would say,
देखा सुना सीखा
we've heard from our Guru, we've been taught by them that if one is hiding, locks himself inside, then he'll become mouse,
चमगादड़ बनेंगे या उल्लू बनेंगे
he'll become an owl.
ये दरवाजे खुला नहीं रख सकते
If you cannot keep the door open,
अपने लिए तुम लोग सब मुझे सब आगे सब भरे
say, oh, you're Vaishnav, I'm Vaishnav,
इसकी वजह
I'm Vaishnav, my wife is a Vaishnav, and my son, he's chief Vaishnav. And except for these three Vaishnavas, who should I worship and serve?
ये अटक नाम नहीं
So this is not this Attakana. Then what will be the result? One will have to suffer. So Gurudev would say,
जब प्रचार हरिकथा चलता रहा
when Prashar Harikatha would be spoken,
वो सुंदर ऐसे ही परम मार्ग बचपन से
he said, Param Gurudev from his very childhood, he was under Prabhupada's care.
वो लोग तो ऐसे ही योग्य सेवा परायण
And they were always inclined to do seva. And my Guru Maharaj's name was Sajan Sevak.
गोपाल जी ने नाम दिया था
Prabhupada had given him this name.
वो सबकी सेवा करता है
So Sajan Sevak would serve everyone.
आओ क्या किया
And then what happened?
महाराज जी ने देखा
Then Gurudev he saw
वो बड़ा ही सुंदर लड़का ऊंचा करके बहुत सुंदर लड़का है
the one boy has come
मठ में आते तो मठ में कोई किसी महाराज करते
from a very educated family. He starts staying in the temple.
मैं कुलीन घर का ऊंचा घर का ब्राह्मण
He said, I'm from the Brahmin family,
खाना का पढ़ा लिखा
from a good family, I'm educated.
एमबीबी पास करके
At that time, he had an MA in honors.
मैं सब सेवा नहीं करता
He said, I cannot do everything, but
मेरे को यदि
if you
दे दो दीक्षा दे दो
give me Diksha,
ब्रह्म दीक्षा
this Brahma Diksha, Brahman Diksha,
पूजा नहीं करते
I want to be the pujari for the temple. Other things I cannot do.
हमारे खानदान के
Because in my family, I only want to be this pujari in the temple. I will not do anything. I cannot wash pots. I cannot sweep the floor. I cannot lift this kaudang bhiksha.
सारा दिन करो
If I want, I can be the pujari for the temple the whole day. So everyone started laughing. Said, all right. They got him to Param Gurudev. Param Gurudev said, all right. You'll be pujari. Can you wake up 3 in the morning?
12 बजे
He said, what is speak of 3? Even 12 o'clock in the morning I'll wake up. Because I'm your servant.
जैसे लगाएंगे ऐसे करो
As you want, as you wish, I'll serve. And he said, all right.
परमात्मा से उसे उनके
So the time Param Gurudev, he told him on his face
एक होता है
that
उनका आदेश
there's one is the order of Guru Vaishnavas and the other is your order for Guru Vaishnavas. So do you want to receive the order? So are you ordering us or are you waiting for our order?
अच्छा बुरा तुम निर्णय लोगे
Are you going to decide what is good, what is bad, or you want us to decide what is good, what is bad?
तुम्हारे गुरु कोई है
Are you Guru or our Guru or am I your Guru? He said, no, you are my Guru, you are my everything. Whatever you say, I'll follow.
कोई बात सर पर फूटा मेरा वही है
See, whatever you say, I'll do. So they say,
दूंगा सब
I'll listen to everything, but I'll do what I wish. So then,
तो क्या मैं तो इतना ही कहा
so then all I said that just please make me the pujari in the temple
पूरा आपका आदेश पूरा
because I have not said anything else.
आपका आज्ञा के लिए मैं समझ
Because I have waited for your order.
आपके बाद बेटा कुछ बोल सकता है
Because the son can say something to the father,
मैंने तो
disciple can say something to Guru. So they say, I only asked for this request. I am not giving you an order. I am only requesting you. So in Paramguru they said, oh, you're very intelligent. You're very intelligent now. Then he said, alright. So when will you give me Diksha? So give me Diksha today. Why wait for tomorrow? Tomorrow there will be Mahapralay. I want Diksha just now. This moment I need Brahman Diksha. So Gurudev said, wait for some time. He said, no, I cannot. Tomorrow you never know what might happen. Then so Gurudev said, alright, you're suffering so much. So Maharaj would say, first you learn something. First you become little mature. Then we'll say, no, I cannot tolerate. Or else I'll fast and I'll die. I'll sit here. I will stop eating, drinking, everything. As long as I don't get Brahman Diksha and this Mandir Seva Puja, either I'll die or anything. I cannot stay here then. And he sat there in one place. So the next morning he came clean shaved. He had a bath in the Ganga. He said, oh, give me Diksha. He said, I want to be the Mandir Pujari. So why you want to be the Pujari? What is the point? So anyhow, Param Gurudev, he wouldn't give Diksha so quickly. Not that, oh, you immediately want Diksha, no. This is not something so easy. It takes some time. So he said, oh, give me this Brahmin thread anyhow. Give me this tilak mala, anything. Just give it to me now. He said, oh, give it to me. He said, oh, very enthusiastic. So somewhere saying he's a very enthusiastic boy. He wants Harinam Diksha so quickly, and they told Param Gurudev, give him quickly. Param Gurudev said, no, I will not give him quickly. He said, no, I need Diksha now immediately. So and Param Gurudev's god brothers, they all said, okay, give him Diksha. And Param Gurudev said, you give then. Why are you telling me to give? They said, we can give, but we don't want to transgress you. So then anyhow, they made Param Gurudev give Diksha to this boy. Now I will not say his name, because this Kali Yuga, if I say his name, then... So anyhow, he went to the temple, he started doing arati. When he would do arati, he would be weeping, he would be dancing, he would be singing. And everyone would say, oh, just see this pujari. Just see, he's singing, dancing, he's doing arati, just see how he's waving the chamar, just see how he's offering bhoga. Then he'd say, oh, no rasgulla, no rabdi for Thakurji, no pakodi, no baja, oh, there's no curd. He said, oh, no paneer. Then he said, what kind of bhoga is this? So then he'd ask from others, give me some money. And then he'd arrange the thali very nicely, the plate. He'd keep the plate on his head, and then he'd offer bhoga. And when the bhoga would come outside, then he was very renounced, he wouldn't touch anything. Everyone would eat, and then whatever would be left, he would take from the plate, and then he would mix with with the other bhoga, and he would eat. And then he would sleep outside the Natya Mandir. Sometimes he'd go sleep in the fields outside. Then everyone started saying, oh, just see how he's not scared of the mosquitoes. Just see how he's such a great devotee of Bhagavan. Everyone was very astonished. They say after 6 months, and one day they started doing Mangalarti, the gate was not open. The gate, until 7 o'clock in the morning, the gate was closed. And they were saying, where is the Pujari, where is the Pujari? Everyone was looking in this way. Then anyhow, they took the key and they opened the gate. And there they saw, Thakurji's crown was missing, his flute was missing, everything was missing. And what did he do? The whole night he took everything away, tied them on a bundle and ran away. And after 4-5 days he sent a letter to Param Gurudev. He said, for 6 months I served so nicely. Here I thought there was so much gold, silver here. But here I'm seeing there's nothing here. No gold, no silver, nothing here. 6 months I wasted of my life here. Wasted 6 months of my life here. What have I done? If I had worked for 6 months I would have gotten so much money. But here I was only lying on the streets. The mosquitoes are biting me so much. Performed so many austerities, and see what I got in the end. Some useless pots, some useless things. See how cruel Bhagavan is. How he's rewarded me for my seva. So and Param Gurudev would say, oh Gaur Narayan, just see what kind of pujari he is. Therefore, there are so many who show off in the temple. Immediately they shave their heads. Immediately they take their mala, immediately they offer pranams to everyone, they take their food dust, they take chanamrit, they do so many things. And then in front of everyone, they'll start speaking so many shlokas, and they'll be chanting the whole time. And they'd say, oh, in this way they speak very nice things. So then everyone would fold their hands and they kept his name Santaram. So then Maharaj would say, then another sevak came. So then Paramgurudev said, he's a nice sevak, so I'll send him to Mathura Vrindavan. So at the time there was a temple in Mathura. At that time Prabhupada Sasi Thakur, he would do Rajmandal Parikrama with everyone. At that time in Mathura, near Dampier, there was Baldev Ashram where Prabhupada had stayed, because Parikrama would start from Mathura. They'd go to Madhuvan, Talvan, and then again they would return to Mathura. So during Prabhupada's time, his disciples, grand disciples, there was a big festival there. So this way, Paramgurudev was the sevak of Prabhupada, he was the manager. So when Prabhupada came there, and Paramgurudev himself, they organized everything. So then they stayed in this Baldev ashram. Then Paramgurudev said we should keep a nice temple here in Mathura, in remembrance of Prabhupada. So then Gurudev was there, Trivikram Maharaj, everyone was there. Said, Gaur Narayan, now you find a nice place here. Before we stayed in a dharmashala, then wherever we could find place, we would stay there. Because at the time there were no homes there were only dharmashalas. Outside Holy Gate there was nothing. There was only a post office, this Rangeshwar temple, and then this dharmashala. And bus stand, there was no Vikas Bazaar, nothing, Dampier Park, nothing. There was only a forest there. So this way, there's this Garib Das dharmashala. And this way, and Sadhu had made this dharmashala. This Sadhu, what did he do? He kept some ladies to work for him. But then in the end, one lady, she hung herself. And the other lady, she had two children. The two children were Madan and Sadan. So they say, anyhow, this lady, she started looking after these two boys. Buy this Paramsha. She said, alright, 24,000 rupees, he said. So, and Gurudev told Paramgurudev. So Paramgurudev said, Prabhupada has come to this place. This place is the Bhumi. So anyhow, we should take this. So we had no 24,000 rupees. So there was one Guru Bhai, Sanatan Prabhu, who took sannyas along with Swami Maharaj. His name became Muni Maharaj. This way, he used to do so much seva during Prabhupada's time. Every Sunday he would come to Mayapur and they'd say Sanatan Prabhu was coming. And then he'd bring pencil, slates for the students who were studying in school. This way, he will bring them sweets, bring them dhoti, chadar, so many things. Brahmacharis would be so happy seeing him. Everyone used to have so much faith in him. So he said, I'm going home, I'll send my factory the gold that my wife has. So anyhow, I'll bring this 24,000 rupees and buy this dharmashala. So Paramgurudev was waiting and then he sold everything away. Anyhow, 24,000 rupees he gave to Paramgurudev. And the registry was going on. Then the two sons, Madan and Sadan, they took the deed of this, the will of this, and they started chewing on it. They put it in their mouth. And then they said they don't care for this will, this deed. Then Trivikram Maharaj gave them one slap. And then anyhow he took the deed out of their mouth. Because how will the registry take place when they're chewing on the registry paper? So then anyhow, then Gurudev bought the sub-register and anyhow the temple was registered. And then when the temple was registered, but still they won't leave. That time there were so many people living there. Many people had occupied the place. Only 2 rooms were empty. And the temple hall was anyhow empty. Their Giriraj was being worshipped. So then so many court cases were filed. And in this way, anyhow, all these people who were living in the temple, they were giving separate homes. And even now one is still remaining. And anyhow he was also evicted. Why? Because Prabhupada, he placed his feet there. And then Swami Prabhupada also received sannyas there. Muni Maharaj, Bhakti Kushal Narsingh Maharaj, he stayed there. So many sannyasis stayed there. Bhikshu Maharaj, he stayed there. Padmarabh Maharaj, Bhikshu Maharaj, so many sadhus stayed in that place. And they even left their bodies in that place. In front of my own eyes, so many sadhus left their bodies there. Very perfected place. So the Guru Varga, anyhow, by their own acharan, they show. And then tomorrow we'll listen. It's getting late now.
Guru Sabahena kripa labhiya jana kritarta hoi benata. Shakti buddhi ame ate de. Shakti buddhi ame ate de. Kara mare atma sata. Gurudev karo mare atma sata. Gurudev kripa bindu diya karo dase tina venkaya tina. Jagyata vichare kichu nahi paay tumhara karuna sara. Karuna na hoile kandiya kandiya. Karuna na hoile kandiya kandiya. Prana na ragiva yara. Prana na ragiva yara. Karuna na hoile kandiya kandiya. Prana na ragiva yara. Korodaya Hey Parama Korodaya Patit Pavan Shri Gurudev Hey Parama Korodaya. Param Dayal Shri Gurudev Hey Parama Korodaya. Shri Charana Shaya Diya Hey Parama Korodaya. Prabhu diya tava parajaya Hey Parama Korodaya. Hare Deva